Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. Hanabox here with a Q&A video for you guys. Thank you guys for helping me reach 100 subscribers. I'm so thankful that we managed to reach that point, and I cannot express my gratitude enough to you guys how much I am excited to hear or see 100 subs. I graduated yesterday. Well, not really graduated, but yesterday was the last day of school for me, and then I looked at my phone and I saw it was 100 subs. And I was so happy. You guys make my day every single day. It makes me feel so good. So as promised, I made a Q&A video for you guys right here, and I'll be asking your questions. This is in no particular order, so if you see one that should have been first, I'm sorry. I'm just reading these out as I go. So the first question comes from Lethal Threat Gaming, and he says, "What are your hopes for the future of your channel?" And I have to say to you that I want to get to 1 million subscribers. That is my goal for the future, and it is really what I want to do. I know it's ambitious, and I know that it's going to take a very long time, but I know that with your guys' help, we can reach that point one day where we can build a community of people who are accepted and loved by just everybody and helping each other out, and that is really my goal. I am partially doing this for money. However, money is a luxury. I do not need it all the time. So yeah, 1 million subs. It's in the distance. I can see it happening, and I'm very happy to go on this journey with you guys. It's very nice. The next question comes from Everything Gaming and More, and he says, "What inspired you to start making YouTube videos?" And my answer to that has to be a specific 3 YouTubers, and that is Cryotic, Markiplier, and Nico B. Cryotic I found when I was watching PewDiePie as a little child a long time ago. That was something that I do not want to talk about. It was back when he was good, don't worry. So, Cry is one of those people that I've always thought was an epic person. He's always been a cool guy, always chill with what he does whenever he does Let's Plays, and I wanted to do exactly that. He's actually the person that inspired me to start making videos, albeit that they weren't that good. So, yeah, the next person is Markiplier. Markiplier, I loved his passion. I loved everything that he did in all of his videos, even up to now. And I just wanted to have the passion like him. So he inspired me to have the passion for videos and the connection with YouTubers. The third person is probably someone you've never heard about. His name is Nico B. Nico B is a smaller channel. He has a decent amount of subs. And he does videos mostly about anime, video games, and RPGs. Now, Nico, the thing about him is that he does impressions for all of his characters. Every single character that comes up, whether that be male or female. And I really like that idea. So I kind of adopted it onto my channel. I'm not stealing any of his impressions. They are all my idea. Well, all of them are my original creations. I'm not stealing any specific things that he has for his characters. So yeah, I want to thank those guys, even though they might never see this, but I gotta be ambitious, you know. I want to thank them for giving me the inspiration for making these videos. Alright, the next person asks, Alexander Humfried says, "What is your secret to 100 subs?" And hello back to you. I noticed that at the very end. So my secret to 100 subs is, 1, never give up on it. Always have the confidence to keep doing it. Even if you feel that no one is watching you, always have that confidence. The second thing is, do not be afraid to reach out on any social media outlet, whether that be Twitter or Google Plus or Facebook. I use Twitter mostly. What I did was I followed people that had the same interests as me, and then when they followed back, or they sent me a message asking me to subscribe to their channels or something else, I would reply saying, "Thank you for the follow. I will subscribe to your channel," if they ask that, and will you please check out my channel? And for the most part, that has worked. As you have seen, I've grown in the past 2.5 weeks. I've grown from 20 subs all the way to 100. That's 80 subscribers in under 3 weeks, which is incredible. And I'm just so grateful for that. So that's what you will do. What I want to plan to do for the future is to start adding people who have the same interest as far as video games instead of channels, because I want to get people who are genuinely interested in me instead of just subscribing because I asked them to, you know. So yeah, that's my plan for the future. Thank you so much for asking that. So the next up is Sheep Dreams asks me, "What is one sense you would live without?" And I've been thinking about that one for a very long time, and I have to say I could live without hearing. There are a lot of annoying people on this planet, and obviously I can always communicate to them with sign language, and I wouldn't have the pain of listening to any harsh sounds such as the scraping of chalk on a board. Oh man, that's a terrible thought. I shudder at it. Anyways, that's one sense I could live without. The close second would be smell, as long as I could still taste, because I know those two are linked. So, yeah. Next up, we have Namesake Gamers, and he asked me, actually 2 questions. He says, do you take drugs? And he actually spelled it Durgs, but I will forgive you for that. No, I do not take drugs. I have never taken a single harmful drug, I guess you could say, in my life. I've never been addicted, I guess you could say. I have had that was a very tongue-twisty phrase right there. Whatever, I've taken drugs in the past for medical reasons, but nothing like addictive, like, heroin or smoking pot. I've never had any alcohol either, and I'm not addicted, thankfully. And the second question he asked me is, can you do a sad rap song? Or rap a sad song? I don't know what he means. And my answer to that is, yes, I can. Drop the beat. Hey guys, my name is Hat in a Box. I'm gonna rock the socks off you, going to the good old school of hard knocks. I ain't made of paper, maybe just blocks. I'm just a simple man here, hat in a box. Many people never believed in me, but after I get famous, they will see that I get to be the person that I've wanted to be. OG, that burns to the 3rd degree. I wanna be the best, better than the rest. I will continue my quest until I crest over that ridge of life, puffing my chest, like a mommy pushing babies out of her nest. I don't even know if this is a sad song anymore, like it kind of started off happy, but what if the question was to make a sad song into a rap, like, I don't know, Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley? Yeah, it was worth a shot. Hat in a Box! Ugh. Oh man, this was such a stupid idea. And finally, SCK Gaming, or Sick Gaming, I don't know if you want me to say that. But he asked me, why the name Hat in Box? And that's actually a very funny story. I had actually gone through 2 YouTube channels, which I will not tell you the name of because I did not want you to subscribe to those. They were more practice channels for me. And the name came up because I wanted to have something unique, something that was unlike anything I've done before, because I've always had darker names for my channels and I didn't want something that dark. So I decided to go with something more light. So the first thing that popped in my head was Cat in the Hat, because he's a light, fluffy person. And then I thought, well, cats like boxes, so I'll do Cat in a Box. And I was like, Cat in a Box is too harsh. The C is a little too harsh for me. How about Hat in a Box? And then I looked it up, no one had it, and I was like, yes, that's mine. I was in a restaurant at the time, and I immediately booked that name for myself, and I do not regret it. Even though it may be weird to say and may be hard to say at first, you can always call me Hatina or Haddington, or Hat, whatever you want to call me, I don't really mind. So yeah, that's how my name came about, and that was actually it. Those were all the questions that were asked me. I was actually quite a lot, thinking about it, it's actually quite a lot of people asking me questions, so thank you guys so much for asking that. Hopefully in the next one, probably at 200 subscriber milestone, I'll have a little bit more more in-depth ones. I kind of wanted more in-depth ones, but hey, what can you do? You guys wanted to know, and I answered. So thank you guys so much for 100 subs. I hope that we can one day grow to reach 1 million. 1 million is the goal. You will see me there, and I will be famous. Sorry, I have to be a little proud there. So thank you guys so much for watching, so much. I have to ask you guys to share my channel with everyone you know, all of your friends. If you like my stuff, then they probably will too, and I want them to join this community and have a great time together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, comment not what you think I can improve on, but just ask me questions down below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Au revoir, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir.